But you ain't no Eli.
But she also brought us Dr. Oz and The Secret. We have to remember what this lady has done.
She has to be held accountable.
I forgive her, but I mean, The Secret is a particularly egregious offense.
What, you don't believe?
You don't believe? Oh, believe?
Story in 5 words.
5 words. Oprah's list of favorite things. So Oprah released her annual list of favorite things, and as usual, there are lots of expensive stuff. $1,000 pizza oven, $590 drip coffee maker, $80 of luxury salt. Sadly, no proposal from Stedman.
The queen of faked agony and couch weeping had no chance when Joe Rogan and Greg Gutfeld tackled Oprah. They unveiled her billionaire victim syndrome, ripped through her empire of useless platitudes, and reduced her inspirational business too. A marathon of jokes. This roast is both vicious and poetic. Don't think she can be saved by reading and bread-making clubs. Prepare yourself for frequent truth bombs, savage sarcasm, and the loudest reality check Oprah has ever aired.
Joe Rogan is calling out Oprah and Michelle Obama for hypocritical speeches at the DNC. Watch.
She's up there talking about income inequality. Like, hey, lady.
Yeah, I know.
You're rich as Like, how is that equal? And also, when Michelle Obama was saying, you know, I think she was saying her mother or grandmother was always suspicious of people who took more than they needed.
Yes.
Like, you are worth so much money.
Take more than they need. The Obamas have 4 mansions.
I mean, it's a bunch of...
Shortly after the Oscars, a 3.9 magnitude earthquake rocked LA. The tremors were so powerful, Oprah's ass is still moving. Why would you laugh at that? That's fat shamers.
Oprah raced over the line in high heels, carrying a gift basket in each hand, as influence veered into delusion. The woman who previously distributed free cars as if she were holding a ghostly yard sale as the unofficial queen of phony pity and billion-dollar detachment. Joe Rogan and Greg Gutfeld did more than mock her, with the precision of 2 guys in warm bathrobes, tired of whispered hypocrisy, spiritual language, and aristocratic photo opportunities. They ruined her media legacy.
Fall down.
Yes, and it's honestly...
She's a little old to be falling down. You loved it?
I loved it.
Wow.
Loved it. She didn't get hurt.
People get hurt.
She's fine.
She's dead.
She died?
Yes.
All right. Ding dong. The witch is dead.
She did.
No,
she did, and I was
if she died from the fall.
about her.
Yeah, we're fucked.
No, she didn't die.
No, she's fine. I just think like
she looks like she got hurt.
In the past, Oprah was the relatable one. The one who packed empathy with a seasonal reading club and excellent production value, who made couch-jumping celebs feel noticed, and who shed tears with visitors. Now, while she idly takes vacations, with millionaires who dodge taxes like dodgeball at a Hamptons retreat, she uses her position of power to promote self-help advice based on the suffering of others. Joe Rogan remarked frankly, Oprah went from being your favorite and to your rich neighbor who calls you over to remind you that she's superior to you.
Oprah's doing an episode on psychedelics.
God bless.
How about that?
God bless.
She's definitely done it.
Yeah, you don't do a fucking... Are we rolling yet? Are we rolling? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, you don't do an episode on psychedelics unless you fucking visited the Maya.
Dabbled.
Unless you got in there.
You think it's ayahuasca or mushrooms?
Most of those fancy people like to do the ayahuasca.
Yeah.
You know, because then you can claim spirituality above all other people.
Oh, you
I've
think
done
there's
it.
like a pretentiousness?
Oh, 100%. There's a... I've done it. I've experienced the Mother God.
Yeah.
The God.
Yeah.
I've experienced Gaia.
Yeah.
It's like, I think people really do experience that, but also there's a certain type of personality that wants to let you know that they're enlightened.
After observing her response to the Maui incident, Greg came to the conclusion that subtlety was only for amateurs. When houses and people were damaged by fire in Hawaii, Oprah's method of aiding was to buy property as if it were Monopoly night and dispense assistance as if she were Live Broadcasting charity cosplay. I'll feel really bad until brunch, she remarked, presenting a compassionate face, a camera crew, and a detached anxiety.
I want to be rich. I am rich.
I imagine myself flying. I can fly. I will beat my wings until I take off. What's up?
Yeah.
It was one of the more I want to say disturbing, but it was confusing when that was taking hold with people. When I had friends that were telling me that The Secret is real and that they imagined they were going to fulfill these childhood dreams that they had about whatever, being a fucking astronaut, whatever it would be. There's a couple people that I knew that were trying to tell me that The Secret was going to be the thing and that they had a vision board and they had photographs, they put pictures up of the things that they wanted, like them in front of large crowds and shit. And I'm like, oh boy.
Them in front of large crowds.
This is so not how it works.
She established a foundation and asked those who were having financial difficulties to contribute. That doesn't help. A bold social experiment that. When Oprah asks poor Americans to donate while she manages multi-million-dollar estates, Gutfeld says it's like a lion asking an antelope for crumbs. It wasn't a charity, it was a PR campaign for yoga music.
I looked at this list, and you know what wasn't on there? Anything about Maui, right? At one point in time, she and The Rock made that video to try to help out everybody who was hurt by the fire. And then that was just quickly discarded. She's like, okay, that didn't work. Who wants slippers? You want slippers. You get a pair of slippers. You're all getting slippers.
Do you think she might have given some money and not talked about it? I do that a lot. You never hear about my charity. Because I won't tell you.
Nobody. Rogan said that Oprah no longer goes on walks surrounded by wellness coaches, chefs who only speak quinoa, and stylists who specialize in modest, rich chic. She navigates life with ease. Her entire brand now consists of whispering vague spiritual affirmations, casually endorsing pseudoscience, and selling $200 candles that smell like enlightenment and tax evasion. He drew inspiration from the analogy of junk food. It tastes good. It doesn't feel anything, and when your car is repossessed, you feel like the universe is to blame. Greg Gutfeld said it best, Oprah no longer sells hope. Her contribution is distraction. While Americans deal with inflation, turmoil, and a failing middle class, Oprah is suggesting that you find serenity on a $3,000 meditation retreat conducted by a man named Sage Moonflower. Her riches, nevertheless, outweigh her moral superiority.
Bro, you remember the time Oprah had that lady on, its face bit off by the chimp? Stay there. And she showed her face on TV? Oh, yeah.
Miraculously, she survived just the unimaginable. Her name is Charla Nash. Charla almost always covers her face with the hat and scarf. She wears it, she says, because she doesn't want to scare people.
The lady was wearing a veil over her face, like, let's see your face, come on. She pulls the veil away.
Like a nope?
What are you doing?
Would you mind lifting the veil? Oh, no. So we can see.
You could take the hat off.
Oh, the hat comes off.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's her celebrity fixation. Oprah curates fame better than anyone else. She makes people feel better, shows them love on TV, and then turns them into walking merchandise. Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, and Meghan Markle. She is basically the mother of permitting people with questionable histories to be overexposed. You're probably going to become well known for all the wrong reasons if Oprah likes you. Joe Rogan responded in a caustic manner often connected to Gwyneth Paltrow's health advice. He said that branding, not empathy, is Oprah's strength. Every tear she dropped was premeditated. Every hug was staged like a Hallmark movie's conclusion. Additionally, Gutfeld couldn't ignore her presidential dreaming phase. Remember how frantic the media were when they floated Oprah 2020? America needed another idol to adore, really? The woman who provided sugar-free self-help to a sugar-dependent. Society was suddenly regarded as the nation's moral compass?
Women should learn those bottom shoes, useless. You can't wear those things. They're so slippery. Those really expensive shoes that the gals like that always have the shiny bottoms.
Yeah.
Here she is walking, and I believe she's talking about balance, which is LOL.
The irony is staggering.
So, flat ground.
Doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times.
Oh.
Greg compared voting for Oprah to thinking the national debt could be erased with a motivational poster absurd, yet believable due to her mythic influence. Oprah claims anyone can succeed like her, but only after buying her streaming service, magazine, and moonstone-infused skincare. Joe Rogan laughed at her transformation into a glowing media goddess who only appears for a camera, a deal, or a docuseries. She promotes body positivity while quietly partnering with diet brands, profiting off insecurities. Greg joked she could sell ice in a storm if she tied a ribbon on it and said it heals chakras.
Oprah's an icon who, unlike traditional politicians, could match a wild card like Donald Trump. And if she won, she could give everyone a free car.
We haven't even discussed her book club yet. What? Started out as a literary spotlight turned into a cultural sledgehammer. Oprah's book selection is not a recommendation, it's a requirement. Authors spend 6 months answering questions about how they cried on her couch after suddenly becoming famous. She turned reading into an emotional cage match where every character had to go through trauma and every ending had to feel like a Hallmark revelation plus something extra. The Olympics of empathy are comparable. Oprah is also the only contestant and judge. We should also talk about her obsession with authenticity, which is essentially living your truth but only if it aligns with her brand. Although she promotes empowerment, she mostly spotlights individuals that match her carefully crafted narrative. You're not given real tales, you get sanitary, group-approved, emotionally charged displays that flow naturally between commercial breaks.
And they boiled it down to the easiest one, which is dreaming.
Right, exactly.
And that's why it's sold, but Oprah sold it. I mean, she was one of the big ones, man. And she was
all in.
She was fucking 50 years old at the time. I mean, this is not a young woman who is selling this. How old is Oprah now?
75.
89?
Under the pretense of reform, Oprah hosts lavish, self-congratulatory events that look more like luxury showcases than change-making efforts. Greg Gutfeld mocked the reclaimed wood tables and monogrammed napkins, while Joe Rogan called out her lifestyle empire built on monetizing emotions. Sad, she sells a fix. Lonely, there's a journal. Confused, she has a series. Criticizing her is taboo until now. Rogan and Gutfeld aren't buying it. They see a brand, not a beacon, someone who turned empathy into marketing and daytime TV into a curated cult.
Her name is not really Oprah, it's Orpah. So who is she really, Oprah or Orpah? Could she be a Russian spy? We'll need an independent investigation, perhaps by Dr. Phil. But really, this is fake news. The real news is that the Democrats and the media are already thinking about 2020. It's natural in team sport politics to only see elections as the game and not all those days in between. It's like the next 4 years are the world's longest halftime.
What's baffling is Oprah still claims to be one of us, despite her private jets and pampered pets. Gutfeld joked she should try hosting from a cramped apartment with spotty Wi-Fi if she wants to relate. Joe nearly choked laughing she didn't. Start a movement. She opened a store. The Oprah brand became less a mirror and more a billboard. And the roast isn't over?
4 years old.
Oh, no, she ran one recently, though.
Okay, I'll see what her recent. I just typed in Oprah marathon time.
That's
a pop
very good, though, when she was 40. Which makes... She's probably on speed back then.
Yeah.
And steroids.
Quaalude, she's hopped up.
She's on everything.
Just when it seems she's done, Oprah returns with a sympathy special about the hardships of being rich and adored. She preaches humility while gracing every magazine cover and socializing with elites and even shady figures. Her victimhood narrative clashes with her privilege, but she keeps reinventing new crystals, new causes, new endorsements. Rogan and Gutfeld exposed what Oprah's empire has become, a polished machine of self-promotion hiding behind emotional branding. And they're just getting started.